And we are live. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Redemption with Jaden. And we're going to be playing a game with Chad today. Fourth round of the Lackey Grand Prix, number 4. Let me go ahead and drop the link in the chat here. And let's say, okay. And Chad will not be joining us on voice for this one. So you're gonna have to bear with me typing and trying to talk at the same time. Have to do with a little bit of clickety-clack on the keyboard, but that's what we got. So what do we got? Okay. 10 skills on Scatter Sheep, Deceiver. So we've got good defense, we've got decent offense, we've got a Lyud. We don't have a meek post-exilic hero. I have to roll. I got a 4, I got a 6. Do I want to go first? Kind of tempted to let him go first. Sure. Might be wrong. Maybe not. I don't know. He's got undesirables, so I don't really want to rescue that first turn anyway, so I'd rather draw into an answer. Got a couple of stars that we can use, so let's go ahead and look at his hand. It's kind of tempting to use that. Just underdeck a Lyud. Yeah. Alright, so he discarded Lord's Prayer off the top. That's a nice one to hit. Let's go take a look at the reserve. Ooh, okay. So no Soul Gen. He does have a Denarius and Nero, so he'll be able to draw 3, but it doesn't get +4 because he's already got Nero in hand. He's got Spirit as a Dove, which he can use on Simon if he wants to, but then Simon will already be meek. Otherwise, Goliath, Plot, and Main Philosophy. He's going to be able to play a Lost Soul with Wake, so he can go grab his Imitate. Or he can play a Lost Soul for me, that makes a lot of sense. So that means that we're going to have to go to Deceiver to something. He's got Simon, he's got a way to search with Spirit as a Dove, and he can make his enhancements kind of be negated as well. So I'll have to kind of think about Deceiver here, who the targets will be. Probably just go right to Goliath. That would make the most sense. Because he only has one hero. Also, nobody's watching at the moment, but when you are watching, you're gonna have to engage with me in the chat because I'll actually be able to talk to you. Chad's taking his time to look through the deck, see what I've got, which is perfectly reasonable. Yeah, obviously you can't take too much time with that. I think you get... How much time is it when you search? I was thinking it was 90 seconds, but that sounds a little bit long. So at least 30 seconds, but all right, so he's going with Lawless. And shuffles my deck and seals it. And he didn't have a whole lot of other stuff right away, except for the Denarius. Hopefully it doesn't draw into another hero, and Goliath will be good. Okay, he's kicking us off. If he does happen to get to Matthew, it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that he's going to get to draw, but I do have Deceiver, so I'd get to draw as well, which would be nice. Go to that Herdsman. Got a Humble. Of course, yeah, Nero and Denarius. Yep. He did draw another artifact. He didn't have another one in his hand when we looked at it, I don't believe. So that's one of the 2 cards he drew, or one of the 3 cards he drew was an artifact. So 2 opportunities for another hero. We'll see if he puts down anybody else like to play Spirit as a Devon instead of having to use his Simon as Meek. He might use High Priest Plot, I suppose, to get some hand knowledge, which would be a little bit unfortunate. We'd have to see Angel of the Lord go, but we do have some decent reserve access in here with like Book of the Law and whatnot. I guess, yeah, in case you didn't see or you weren't paying attention to the title, I guess. We're playing Gostexilics, not the other one, because you can't say that because it's copyrighted, apparently. So he's trying to play a Hyper's Plot on Nero here, but he does have a Black Evil character in his hand, so that's fine. And I did know about it already, but so I guess that's kind of the downside of having to use text chat instead of voice chat is you get a little bit of a delay. So when you play things, you should just be a little bit give a little bit of time for your opponent to respond if they haven't said anything. It might be a good thing to have like a wait thing in like your chat log or like shortcuts, so that you can just like click that to tell them to wait before they do something. Like if I didn't know he had a Black Evil character, it would have been like, wait, hold on. Okay, found another hero. Bummer. And you got to look at the hand. Look at our hand. We don't have Foreign Wives in here, so the Mayhem isn't a block with the Deceiver. I mean, I'd probably I'd shuffle away the Deceiver anyway, because I've only got 6 cards left in here. So I wonder if it would be worth it if I end up like playing a few of these enhancements in the block, playing Mayhem at the end of Chad's turn just to reload my hand a little bit. So yeah, there's Matthew. So he's gonna get the draw 10, but hopefully so are we, unless he's got some other tricks. But he does have Angel of the Lord as well, so that means that it's not going to be a block necessarily. Oh, actually, we can do Abimelech to Herdsman. Then it will be a block as long as he's not negating stuff. I guess he's going to get to draw a bunch of cards, but that's all right. Reveal to others. All right, so Matthew's coming in. He's about to draw a bunch. Going to draw 10, so I don't think we're playing Mayhem at the end of turn here, because I'm also going to be drawing 10. If he draws into Forsaken, I'm going to be pretty sad, because then Abimelech doesn't work. Okay, finds an Imitate. And then okay, I block. Deceiver coming in. I play a Genesis Philistine from deck, my ban to a Philistine. Okay, so yep, this is gonna be good enough. Bring him in, play him. And I only get to draw on, wait. Yeah. Yeah, I get to draw 10 as well. So let's draw 8 and then draw 2. And no Lost Souls. Cool. This is a 4/6, so it is Chad's initiative. So we are 7/8. So he's using St. Patrick. I wonder if he's got 3 nails in there. He's going for some like disciples, Rossetti stuff. Oh, thanks, Jeremy, for the liking the title. I actually get to talk to the people in chat now. I'm like not trying to talk to somebody else and then I would just like type in the chat. So I feel like a real streamer. Even though it's only one person at the moment, but I appreciate the support, Jeremy. What you got, Chad? I mean, so it doesn't seem he drew a I mean, if he just drew like a single removal battle winner, maybe he drew like a multi-removal battle winner and he's trying to decide if he should use that to remove both characters and get it interrupted or, you know, whatever by my Tenant's Kill the Sun, which he knows I have, or if he just, you know, gets rid of one of them and then plays Angel on the other. I certainly understand both ways of thinking. It's unfortunate that didn't draw any other dominance. So like, you know, if I had Son of God and Second Coming, then I could, or just Son of God, you know, I could play that, take out that undesirables. But unfortunately, unfortunately, I can't play any dominance to like be able to draw 3 on my next turn. But I also don't have enough room in my hand in order for Chad's Life in the Sun to be able to bounce my Herdsman. Okay, so he plays 3 woes to negate my Abimelech, which I think Herdsman will go back to deck, right? Like I don't think battle is a new location from territory. So Abimelech is definitely discarded. Let's see. Have the RG pulled up. Yeah, all right, whatever. We'll just play that way for now. Hmm. Okay, well, I found some disciples. Fun. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Have to be careful with undesirables. We do have Akeem in here. That was the one difference from Tyler's list. Taking out Malachi and putting in Akeem. Hey, he's gonna underdeck a card from my hand so that I can draw one. Underdeck a good card. He's probably gonna maybe Delivered, maybe Solomon's Dream. Lots of options here. So we can deliver it into Denarius. Can put down Outpost, maybe put down Garrison if we need to. Can play Clinging to Power, though I don't know that it grabs too much from deck. Like, our important stuff is in reserve. I guess it's just Goliath's Armor, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So Clinging to Power, okay, so I can get like Vicol and a few other things. Yeah, Dream makes sense. Got Nero and Goliath to get around, and I think he had one evil enhancement. Oh no, he played it. It was High Priest plot. Let's see. So he's drawn 11 cards. It's been that one was in there. He searched for that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Okay, so now he's doing the whole widow thing. It's fun. It might be worth it to play Mayhem here. Just to try to... I think it's worth it. Let's try it. He doesn't have his hand protected by anything. We got 6 in 10 chance. And then I get to draw 2 cards instead of one. Draw 6. Hey, nice. Got a distressed. So we could use Prosperity here. I guess, so if he draws any Lost Souls, those will go first. I don't think Prosperity really makes sense because I'm going to be drawing 2 on my turn anyway. So, Gating Widow. And then I'll use Darkness because it's drawn, yeah, when I have no evil characters in territory. I want someone that I can put in territory and not really feel bad about it. I guess maybe Philistine Arbor Bearer seems like a good choice. Alright, so he didn't keep Life in the Sun. Hopefully he didn't keep a way to search for it. That would be unfortunate. Yeah, the Philistine defense is, I think, pretty solid in the meta right now. I mean, like, especially with Herdsman. Like, that's just kind of the big thing. Doesn't get you, you're not in quite as good of a position as your opponent is because they get to do all this stuff with their cards right away. Like, they get the first, phase after the battle to do everything. But, Oh, okay. Well, he's got Way to Life in the Sun. Yeah, I guess there's nothing I can do with it now. So he's just gonna get to do that. Kind of escape. Which doesn't really... Let's see, what has he got left? Probably Forsaken, maybe Dull. Either of those would be ideal, but... let's see, how many times has he used Widow? I think he's used Widow twice and Life in the Sun 3 times. Sounds right. He's not negating my usual cards or anything. Alright, so we can use his Lost Souls. So now I do have Woes that I could play before my turn. So Martyr I could use before my turn. All right, Crowd's Choice, Generous Givers. So he's doing the peace stuff. Angel from the Sun, Deceiver, Hyper's Ananias. He takes Crowd's Choice. That makes sense. Okay. So I'll go to his bottom. Now he's doing Escape. Curious what his 7th Lost Soul is. Ooh, Harvest, okay. Do you bring any Lost Soul tokens? What is it called? Name contains token, follower token, harvest. Is that it? Need a full name? Okay. Soul token. Harvest. There we go. Yeah, so you can quick tip for anyone in Lackey, you can do forward slash, I think that's forward slash, the one or the one with the question mark, and then do spawn. And then if you do space and then type the name of the card, it'll just pop it up into your game. All right, let's clear that up in this main philosophy. Okay, so we're down 3 dominance, neither of the big 2. Yeah, Life in the Sun in the discard pile. I don't think we really have any banished stuff for good cards. I don't even know if we have banished stuff for regal cards. And there's down at number 4. So he's got the big 2. Okay, so he's doing Son of God to do Distressed. I assume that way he can put Widow back down. I think it's probably, I don't know, is it worth playing 3 woes on that? Oh. He's got 10 cards left in his deck. I don't really care. He can draw his 3 more cards. I think, I mean, like, he's probably got a lot of stuff in reserve that can do anything, but he's already attacked this turn, so I don't know. He can't activate an artifact. I mean, he might have delivered, but probably not. He's got St. Patrick, so I guess he probably has delivered, but he's already drawn 3 of his artifacts, so probably not a whole lot left to target in his deck. So he bounces Philip. Okay. Puts him down as not meek. Or no, he meant Widow. Okay. Makes sense. I mean, that's kind of the whole deal. So you're just trying to deck out on turn 1. Which, I mean, it's fine with me, I guess. As long as I can put down some ways to block, I think that's kind of the more important use for my woes, other than trying to stop his lost souls, or stop his drawing. Question is, do I want to do woes before I pass my turn, or before he passes the turn, so that I can do drawing stuff? I can draw one more card. Man. Could play woes on good seed. Pretty sure it negates the place. Huh. Just gonna look at my hand again, I think. Maybe. Let's see. Has already seen it, doesn't really care. Okay, he's just doing that first. Okay. Thing is, he hasn't really set up any counters, so it's kind of nice. I mean, he's bound to have Judas in there somewhere, right? Probably. Huh. Goes to grab Agent from the Sun. Let's see. Should have had the REG open when we started. Cards and rules. Download review. Place. Place effect. Place card is relocated to ongoing ability to place effect areas of place effects. All place effects are instant, which means that if they happen in the same phase. So I'm 90% sure that's the way it works. Just going to cut off his reserve access a little bit. And also put that in the discard pile because it otherwise like will never get discarded, and it works to do the whole like peace Matthias thing, like add Matthias to battle. Yeah, so Marcus said that it does undo the place, so that it would be maybe discarded, probably discarded. I mean, definitely, like, I can't see why it would go back to hand. If you played it in battle, it would go back into battle, but then at the end of battle, it would just be discarded. Let's see. Let's start thinking about my turn here. So we got delivered. We've got a Mass Road. We're gonna put down Outpost. Probably gonna put down Garrison as a fortress because we're probably gonna need that at battle. Um, okay, so good seed is discarded. And now it's my turn. So I can draw my 3. Found a hopper. No reserve access. we're literally 30 minutes into the game and I'm taking my first turn. Okay, we got star ability on Solomon's Dream. I'll take a peek. That's not peek. Peek. He's got 8 cards in hand. Okay. I was looking at his deck. I was like, oh, only 4 cards. Okay. Foreign Wives, Wages of Sin, Stricken, Deceiver, which can go to 4 cards in his deck. He's got Outsiders, Goliath, Nero. So Deceiver probably doesn't go to anybody. Gotta be careful about Foreign Wives and drawing. He also has Shipwreck. Gotta be mindful of that. And okay, Stricken Wages. Wages, he didn't play it last turn, so it probably doesn't do anything. Woes, we're going to could put it on Simon. Let's just do, we've got Akeem, so undesirables doesn't really matter. Let's do Simon, I guess. Put down Outpost, put down Garrison as a fort. Take the game here quick. Let's put down Jeremiah. Let's put down Akeem. I'll put down Eliezer as Meek. So we're getting his souls. He does still have a humble, which works. Don't forget about that. Let's go with the Emmaus Road first. And we can get a Teaching in Parables. We can reserve something from his hand. I don't really even know what we get yet, though. So, what do we do? We can negate other cards in battle. Let's maybe be careful not to get board advantage. Do we just get Joshua? Let's do teaching. And we'll think about what I want to get. I guess if I do teaching and I reserve wives, then that opens me up to draw this turn before I attack. Which is probably good because I want to delivered. Let's negate undesirables just in case. And we'll go choose hand. If we do wages, then Jeremiah gets to be pretty good. Let's just do wives. Let's just do wives. Keep it simple, right? All right, let's do clinging and yeah, we'll get fly call. At the bottom, let's do delivered. We'll go grab Denarius and search for Nero. And let's go and put him down. Discard Denarius. Draw 3. Okay, it gives us a few more options here. So Eliad can make him discard an evil card from hand. Might be kind of nice. He might just discard wages, but I'd probably be okay with that. Don't really care about drawing. Let's look at board advantage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I've got 5 more cards here I can put down. Let's do Zerubbabel. Ooh, so much to think about. So if he goes out with Goliath, like, we really don't have that many good options. Maybe Zerubbabel wasn't the right choice. He's got Stricken. I could just reserve a hero. He goes with Goliath. Okay, so I think we just go. He would be negated. He would be negated. Just trying to. I think we just go with Zechariah, make him. Or if he does block with Goliath, then we just go with Zechariah, make him use it. Yeah. Okay, so let's go with Ezra. I'm gonna bounce. I guess it doesn't really matter if I bounce anybody because he can't draw more than 4 cards with outsiders. So, there's no brown human or artifact to take. Exiles is nice. And let's go ahead and top deck. Top deck that with Exiles. And then ban to Eliud. I may just discard his Nero, I suppose, which, yeah, that's probably fine. We got crowd's choice. Can't go to reserve yet. Really nice if I had that Angel of the Lord. Okay. Do I play crowd's choice to get something in my deck? Like, I mean, I could even just go for Mace Road to try to reserve something in battle. That doesn't seem very good because I've got a lot of stuff in reserve that a Mace Road wants to get. What other enhancements do I have? I mean, I could just go for Teaching in Parables, which would let me reserve an evil card in battle. That's not bad. Or just reserve like his Stricken or something from his hand. I mean, I'm not going to get initiative. That's for sure. But oh, Amazing Faith is in the deck. That would be pretty good. So yeah, I think if he blocks with like something other than Goliath, then I do Crowd's Choice, Amazing Faith. Yeah. Even if he doesn't block with Goliath, that might still be the answer. Could just do Eliezer, Amazing Faith, and even if that puts me up to 14 attack, and Stricken is 5/1. So and Wages is a 2/2, so it puts him up to 13 toughness. Or yeah, 13. Yeah, 13 toughness. Interesting. So yeah, let's do not a king. Why would I put in a king? I'm gonna play Crowd's Choice is good. So he has a negate. So yeah, we just grab Amazing Faith. And then $14. Reveal to owner all. Grab Son of God. He does have Hummel though. That I didn't think about. But I'm not going to get down to below 7 cards. So that's not going to matter. I probably should have thought about that before I attacked. But I don't know. Maybe he won't see it. He did just ask about the offense, so. Yeah, it's not really worth it for him to play anything for numbers. So. So yeah, I think we're ending a mutual, which is all right with me. So I got Lawless. Let's turn down Book of the Law, put that down, put down another hero. I want to hang on to my evil characters because we got AOC and AOC and the other one. other thing. These are all of his muscles, so yeah, I think let's grab Humble and if he has a way to negate Hakeem, then I guess I don't want undesirables, but he played his woes as good. That's that one. I said undesirables, right? Or not? Did I say imitate? Oh, probably. Yeah, whatever. I think I was thinking undesirables, but so yeah, he just realized that he would have been CVP with Humble, yeah, due to having fewer cards than me. Which is, yeah, something I wasn't thinking about as well. I mean, I wasn't really thinking about Amazing Faith until I was already in the battle, so that's when that would matter, I guess. Woes on Outpost. Okay, so he's got Light Through Christ. He's got Reserve Access now. He's got a bunch of artifacts. Probably going to be able to access one or more of those. A little bit curious what his last 4 cards are. Is one of them a dominant? Let's see, what are we at here? What's our down count? He had Second Coming in his hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he already played Second Coming. That's right. Right? Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, because he's at 3, he only rescued 1. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So he's got 1 dominant left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably Martyr. Maybe Chronicles. Or no, Woes is on the table. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, he had Shipwreck in his hand too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shipwreck. Was he playing a bigger than 50 card deck? I wasn't looking at my discard pile, right? This is Jan's discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I put one of my dominants in his discard pile? Oh, I put my Mayhem in his discard pile. Yep, okay, that was mine. Okay, we're good. Whew. That was it's me just trying to fit an extra dominant in my deck, I guess. Got a nice big hand of defense. Only 2 cards for Matthew, which he's got 1 card left in his deck, so it's whatever. But, you know, this is a pretty decent anti-Matthew defense. I mean, we've got like clinging and wages, I guess, and delivered. Yeah. Plus, I guess it matters more about the whole deck, but I don't think we have any multi-brigade cards. Like, there's no Noah or Lurking. So, yeah. Not the worst. Like 10, I feel like that was a lot more than Matthew normally would get about against this deck. Like, honestly, 10 might just be the maximum, now that I think about it. Because it's like delivered. Huh. He's playing Life in the Sun. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I did Widow, grab Life in the Sun, plays that to bounce a Keen to turn on his neutrals. He's not going to draw. Worried about the foreign wives, probably. Or he just knows what the last card in his deck is. I don't know. He's got the cross, which I imagine he wished he wanted to have activated last turn. But he probably drew it before delivered. So yeah, Golgotha holding the cross. Send the helper up to balance one of his clay heroes in territory. And then he can take a good card from reserve if he takes, or if he goes with a meek clay hero. Yep, Life in the Sun back, so that's 2 uses on Widow this turn. Okay, so we can't play Dominance. Um, yeah, I think he meant to play Shipwreck before the cross. It's alright, I'll put down my Akeem, and you can do it next turn. I wonder how many options he has in his reserve here. Um, let's see. Yeah, Life Through Christ. Which I wonder if I don't think he has anyone in discard pile to go get. Yeah, Justice Seeker is just not single brigade. Um, hmm. Not even sure. I guess it kind of depends on what he grabs to send the helper. That'll kind of determine my block. I can't go to reserve now, so I can equip Goliath's armor to... What? Nobody? Oh, I don't even have any... Come on, Tyler, there's nobody to exchange to reserve for. I gotta say, I'm choosing my Philistine armor bearer right now would kind of be unfortunate, because... Yeah, I don't think there's anyone for him to exchange to. You can still equip a weapon from reserve, I guess. You can equip Goliath's armor. Could equip Jehu's sword onto Elihu too. Don't forget you can do that. You can just I guess with Philistine armor bearer you can't do it because it's a black weapon. But Commander Call you can equip a weapon reserve. They've got Teaching in Parables still on the deck. We've got Coming Prince and First Sacrifice in reserve. I wonder if we can get to both of those. So I think if we get to Teaching in Parables, I mean, if it doesn't put down Deceiver, then we can reserve that. That, like, does he have any characters left to play wages on? And then he's left with Stricken for Nero. Kind of nice to get that Amazing Faith out of the way when Cross was not down. I mean, I guess Akeem would have been negating it anyway, but that way we're not, having to toss it. So he played Life in the Sun to bounce his Simon. So he's going to want to choose the blocker. Still triggers his Send the Helper. Don't have a Simon, choosing hero. Don't have a Roman site or fortress to do. So he's going to try to use Eternal Inheritance. Which is going to let me play an enhancement. So I can play Abraham's Seat to negate and discard that. Or I guess I have to interrupt it because it banishes itself, right? Yeah, remove this card from the game. Guess I don't know if putting him in special initiative was the best idea, but I know he didn't have an answer to it before he drew. So yeah, the interrupt the battle. Oh wait, I guess I would ban before I discard. So he bans to a Philistine warrior. I guess I still have a Abimelech in deck, so Philistine warrior would have done nothing. It's good to know. Okay, so ban to. Don't think he has a way to AOC. So I discarded his Lord's Prayer right at the beginning of the game was delivered. Yeah, so let's do commanders. We fight call. I don't know. It's probably overextending. I don't think I necessarily needed commanders in there. But we'll equip Jehu's sword to Eliud. And then ban to herdsman. And draw 4. I guess I don't have that. And I can take a card from reserve. It will be so as long as he doesn't have a negate. I don't think that he was running any. I mean, I didn't see any, and just doesn't seem likely. I guess there's the Great Commission or whichever one that interrupts. Oh, this should be in his territory. Oh well. Well, I think that's probably reparable. I think he rescued exiles. doesn't trigger its ability because it's just like interrupting or negating. Plot to kill from his reserve. A little unfortunate. Did have someone else to play wages on. I guess we saw Hypersyntonize earlier. That's right. Okay, 3 cards. What do we got? Forsaken. Get to reserve wages with that. I was just thinking like, okay, well, there's no chance I can draw delivered. But I kind of forgot that Jairus was in the deck. That's fun. Okay, so Evil Woes, upkeep. Woes on. Let's do it on. Send a helper. Evil. Send helper. Other upkeep stuff, nothing. Okay. So we got a golden calf, which we want to turn over. Let's play Joshua down. Let's put Akeem down. Negate that undesirables. Can't. Oh, we also negated the cross. So we can play dominance, which is good. What do I want from my reserve here? I think probably just the first sacrifice. Could grab Teaching of Parables from my hand. Could bounce Hypersyntonize first as well. Yeah, let's do that. So I don't really need to bounce Cerebral because I've got Ezra to do that. Could go to David. With the Maze Road. Just go and do that. And I will David goes to my reserve for Jehoshaphat, who lets me ban to Laser. No, just hold on. It will be. Sorry about that. Okay. Shuffle that back in. And we'll play that and goes hand. Others all. So it does have Deceiver now. We could just do that one, lock them out of reserve, pretty much. Real two, others, none. So Hypersyntonize, it's CVP stuff. Okay, so. Do we negate stuff or do we just discard stuff? I think we just discard stuff. So we'll go with Ezra. Bounce a key, or bounce a removable. Don't have a brown human. Convert him. Draw 2. Into Lyud. And let's see. We have about 20 minutes left. And I can trigger Book of the Law, which I think we'll just grab. Coming Prince. I can't play that on anyone in battle. So I think he's, yeah, not sure what he's targeting here. Yes, and/or territory. Mm-hmm. I really put down all of my evil characters. No, I'm looking at my reserve. Okay. A couple. I was like, wait a second. Okay, so now I think we're good. So now I'll trigger type chat is not necessarily your friend, but it's what we're gonna do. Okay, so he's discarding his part wise from reserve. That makes sense. I'll grab that with book. He's protected from dominance. Oh, I can't play this on anybody in battle either. Awkward. Okay. But can he deal with everybody? That's the question. So you can negate and discard a Lyud. Oh, he's negating and discarding your game. Okay. Puts him at 16, 7. Okay. Ah, nice. That's a little bit unfortunate. So that means we gotta hurry up here. Let's go grab Prince Reserve, shuffle that, play Coming Prince, we'll do Teaching Parables, top deck that, draw one, that gets discarded, play Teaching in Parables, hit Hyperstand Ananias. The others, none. And we have 9 cards. Don't really want to put down Goliath. Let's play. What do we have for targets for wages and reserve? We've got Jehu, so let's put down wages for Jehu. Send to bottom of deck. There. Okay. Go ahead. How much time do we have left here? Okay, what was on Garrison instead of Outpost? Okay, New Covenant. Taking a good gospel enhancement from his reserve seems good. Save, so he would be tossed now. Curious what he's got left. Okay, untouchable, that's tossed, which he probably actually wants. It's not great. He's got, I guess Simon is discarded, but he does have Reassuring Angels that can choose the blocker. Huh. That's pretty good. So I guess Bose is going to have to go on cross next turn. Otherwise, I suppose I can Joshua it. Oh, wait. This is just if a brown human is in play. Oh my gosh, I could have taken it. It works for his brown humans as well. Yeah, Reassuring Angels coming in hot. Going to Simon. Choosing somebody. Which I won't. I have a special initiative to negate the cross, but I don't think. Yeah, I don't have any options for that. Get to take a card though. Take Joshua, I guess. And I played a to negate and discard my Akeem. That was pretty good. Give him darkness. I'd skip my next battle phase. Okay, so draw 3. None of those do anything that I want to do. Skip my battle phase. None of those really matter. Let's activate link. Oh my gosh, oh, I missed my woes trigger. It's going too fast. I wasn't playing. I didn't do what Tyler said. Slow down. Well, so that's still gonna be on Send the Helper, which is deactivated now. Yeah, that's what happens when you get down to time. You start going too fast. It's fine. It's fine. We'll cling to power, go grab last armor, send to the bottom of deck. Do I want to put it on Goliath? If he does have AOC, and then I have Christian Murder, I guess. Maybe it's okay. Alright. I'll pass. That's all I got. So, he's got one turn. Alright, he doesn't have any cards to draw. Do you have anybody that he can use a Life Through Christ on? Doesn't look like it. What do we do? So send the helper to bounce Simon. Send the helper trigger. Yeah, I don't know why I rescued Imitate. Don't ask me. Bless the Nations. Doesn't get tossed at this point. No, what Scattered Sheep does, so. But I do have Forsaken. It's getting banned. So, man, this is a lot of misplays, guys. Oh my gosh. This is... I'm sure this is hard to watch for the two of you that are currently watching. How many brigades? So let's see. I've got 2, 3, 4. 4 evil. Yeah, I've got nothing I can play because this is tossed. Ooh, Forsaken coming in clutch. It's those lost souls, those pesky lost souls. His undesirables and my Forsaken. Wait, what? He had that the whole time? Uh, okay, so yeah, I'm converted. And she gets it. Oh man. Yeah, so Fuwo's uncrossed, and I've got that. But Hero is just a little bit too vulnerable. All right. Well, I gotta get going here, so I got stuff to do. Okay. All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully it wasn't too rough just listening to me. I was, I did have to think kind of hard for a while there, so sorry for not narrating very well, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed it and were able to kind of skip through some things that were boring. But anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Or should I say peace?